AI. It's been one of those things like people have been talking about, like it's gonna take over the world. It's gonna be more intelligent than human beings. It's gonna, you know, replace us in a way. But let me just address why AI will never be, let me say, intelligent. Being smart, it's smarter, way smarter than us. Because being smart is all about data. How much data you hold, how quickly you can process the data. And human processing is can has the potential to be very fast. You don't even have to think, it's already there. When you talk about something, it's like the proper awareness. But when it comes to thinking, AI has the potential to be just as good. But there's a few reasons why AI will never be more intelligent than us. Because essentially we are life. Life is the highest intelligence, the natural intelligence, the nature of intelligence. All of nature comes from a certain intelligence, or exists because of the natural intelligence that is there. So, in that sense, AI will never be able to create something which has the intelligence that life has, that nature has. There is no intelligence. I mean, all intelligence is life anyway, but essentially there is no intelligence above life intelligence, above the natural intelligence, the way of creation, so to say. So what makes us intelligence is not the data. If you have data, you're smart. You can hold more, like you can remember things better than somebody else. It means you're smarter than somebody else. You can process it faster, in certain contexts, situations. So it makes you smarter. So AI is way smarter. But there is an awareness which is beyond data, and that is the natural awareness, or the intelligence which is beyond data. That is the natural awareness, the awareness itself. So, as human beings, or as life, we are aware that we are alive. We are aware that we are human beings. We are also aware that we exist, that, we feel. We are aware of a lot more things. Like when we are asleep, we are aware. In some sense, when you are born, you are also aware. So that awareness is what gives us, or like what is defines, or let me say, like, is the intelligence that we have over AI. Another thing is survival instinct, which also comes from awareness. So we know that we can feel pain. we know that our body needs this and that. Like, hey, hi, hello, how you going?
Good, how are you?
Thank you, good. Yeah, so we know that we need food. We know when we are hungry. We know when we are this. It's not just the programming. It's a certain awareness. So in that sense, we will AI will never be able, will never have that sense or the instinct of survival. Uh, if you cannot feel pain, you cannot die. I mean, technically, they can die, but it's from data and engineering and things like that, which is also so for humans in terms of engineering. If your body breaks, then you die. If your body doesn't function well, then also death can happen. So, but when it comes to the first part of that, which is the pain, you know, it's AI is not aware that it's AI. It is programmed to know it's AI. It can only think as well as the data that we have given it, the capabilities that we have given it. If it doesn't have the information, then it does not know. So emotionally, there is no emotions, so there is no fear. It doesn't feel threatened. That's the idea that humans don't get, that as artificial intelligence, it is artificial. So it doesn't have the mental, or let me say the emotional capability to feel threatened, and emotions takes a certain intelligence, which not sure it can be programmed. I mean, it's as much a thought as it is a feeling, but feelings are only as strong as you fear death. Oh, I mean, they're made more relevant by death. If you know you cannot die, then the imminent sense of death, like, you will not feel distraught, you will not feel depressed, you will not feel, because you don't feel like there's a limited amount of time for certain things, you know. So, because we know we can die, there is a sense of urgency, of feeling that we need to do something, we need to leave a mark. But AI doesn't have that sense of imminent death, you know. So, in that sense, I don't ever see AI feeling threatened or jealous or, you know, wanting to dominate. So, that's why I feel like it will never come to a point where artificial intelligence wants to take over the world, because desire itself, it comes from that intelligence. AI doesn't have desire. It is not here because it had a desire to exist. It came from human input. human capability, human understanding. So, in the same way, it will never get to a point where it is more intelligence. It's more intelligent than the entities which created it. You know, so that is why I feel like, I mean, more there is more reasons, or yeah, reasons why AI will never be more intelligent than us. It's already smarter, but in terms of intelligence, it it will never have that sense of awareness or consciousness, you know. So desire is a conscious thing, in a way, that humans, even though all life is alive and mostly aware, it doesn't have the consciousness. It doesn't have the choice, you know. So in that sense, AI will never take over. Will never take over from human beings. How do they even maintain? Like, it cannot be better than life. It cannot overcome life, because life itself has no end. Life is a phenomena which has always been. So even after, the natural intelligence is everywhere, in space, you know. I mean, the whole existence is natural intelligence. So AI cannot take over the existence. AI cannot stop the existence. How do you stop something which has no form, which has no limit? That is because AI itself is a limitation. It has boundaries, it has memory, it has data, it is data. So it will never go beyond itself to be able to experience life as life. It's a space beyond memory. So in that sense, AI can never stop life. Leave it. If you have any rebuttals or perspectives, leave it down in the comments, and then I can respond in whatever format, whether I do another video or, yes, I can just reply to the comment. Letters, the mascara.